welcome back to episode 6 of It's Business Time, the series where I have been chronicling my training all the way up to the No Business 100, which is now just 5 days away. I actually leave in 3 days to fly back to Tennessee, and yeah, I cannot wait. It is definitely business time.
I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh.
I get so excited for this time of year because I absolutely love this race, everything about it. It's just so well organized. The aid stations are literally the ones that have spoiled me for all of the other races because nothing compares to No Business. They just take such good care of their runners. So if you have ever wanted to do a 100-mile race somewhere on the East Coast, highly recommend the No Business 100. Definitely check it out. Well, Monday, October 9th had called for a rest day technically, but I had been off for a few days because of my illness. So I decided to go out for an easy bike ride. So I took the new Poseidon Ambition X bike out for a ride and really had a good time, enjoyed it. Legs felt good. It was good to get moving and just do something with the legs because I was definitely kind of anxious. Hey, real quick, don't forget to scroll down, click that thumbs up button and click subscribe. That would be much appreciated and really help out the channel. That'd be really cool. So Tuesday, October 10th called for about 45 minutes of an easy run and then about 15 minutes of workout for about a grand total of an hour. So I went out, did the normal route wearing the Saucony Kinvara Pros, really loving those shoes. Stay tuned, the review will publish on Friday, I believe, on those. I know they've been out for a little while, but great shoes. So check that out Friday morning, the morning of the race. But anyway, run went well and then came inside and my wife joined me for a workout. We did some of the vert.run plans that they have or the workout videos that they have. They have these two that are 5 minutes each. One is like a core and one is just a general strength. And you'd be surprised how much a 5-minute video can kick your butt. They are very good workouts. But overall, it was a good day, good to be moving and back to training and feeling much better. So Wednesday, October 11th called for a 1-hour workout with some strides. I think it was 6 30-second strides with a 1-minute recovery in between. So I warmed up for about 40 minutes and then did my strides, and the strides felt really good. It felt so nice to pick up the feet and go a little bit quicker. Hadn't done those in a while, but with the illness and the stomach not feeling great, and those Saucony Kinvara Pros just did so well for those up-tempo strides. And so I did 6 of those. As you can see on the screen, you know, the paces were pretty decent. This was all uphill as well. A pretty gentle incline, like probably no more than like a 4%, maybe 5% maximum. But it felt really good and just, yeah, great to get the legs turning over a little bit more quickly. Well, Thursday, October 12th called for about a 45-minute of easy run or cross training. So I chose to do the cross training and take the bike out again for another easy ride. I only did about 30 minutes. You know, the legs were just, you know, still getting over that sickness. So not 100%, but getting very close. So not wanting to push it, just wanting to take it easy. But it was a great ride. It was beautiful, a little chilly on the bike for sure. I got to remember that it's cooler biking than it is running. And but it felt really good. Well, Friday, October 13th called for a rest day. It is taper week after all, so I had 2 rest days, 3 actually technically scheduled, but this was just rest day, letting the body recuperate some more. And I did do some ankle mobility work kind of on the Dynadisc balance ball, some different like just stabilization type exercises, and also some squats on there as well, single leg squats. And so that felt good to get something in the legs, and my ankle was definitely a little bit sore afterwards. I need to do that more often. Well, not always, but I talk about it. I got to do the mobility work, the ankle stuff, and I just always forget. I need to like somehow put a reminder out there that reminds me every day to do it, but it's important. I got to do it. Saturday, October 14th called for an 1 hour and 45-minute easy run, and this was my last long run of the block before the race. So the race would be 6 days from this run. So I went with Valen, my wife, and we went and did what I call my fitness loop. You'll see more about that here in just a second. Oh, well, good morning from High Drive. It is chilly. It's like 36, 37 degrees right now on this solar eclipse day. We'll see if we can make anything show up on the devices here. I doubt it though. It's so bright. Whew. Less than a week till No Business for me. That means I'm out here on my final taper run with, well, not final, but final longest run with Valen. Trying to warm up this hill. He's cold. Heads up, it's coming down fast. Hauling butt, man, looking good. Jeez. I was telling Valen it's so weird that it's because of the eclipse. It looks like you're looking through like tinted windows right now. at everything you're seeing. But it's so bright, I can't really get it to show up on camera. So we're still climbing up High Drive. This is the route I did a few weeks ago. Beautiful, just steady 2.5 mile climb. We'll have a little bit of a descent and then another climb, probably about 700 feet. Total today should be about 8.2 miles. But I think I'm gonna use this kind of as my fitness test loop. I can come out and run the same route and check my fitness throughout different training blocks. See if I improve or whatnot. This is a challenging hill to run. Very challenging. I've done it, but it's challenging. Notice anything different? I'll let you think about it for a second. Drop a comment below if you notice something different. Power hiking up Mount Buckhorn Trail. It is just a gorgeous day. We're kind of facing the sun exposure now, which is nice because it's warming us up. It feels really good. First cold run of the year. It's always difficult to know how to dress. 90% of the time I overdress that first run, but this time I think I chose wisely. So this week I've been getting supplies ready for the No Business 100. I'm not using any electrolyte drink this year. I'm gonna rely on the aid stations because they have Sword, which in years past has worked fine for me. So they'll just have to get 2 flasks at each aid station filled up and ready to go when I come in. Because we're gonna try to be real quick. Keep the aid station stops short and efficient. Move well. So did you guess what was different? If not, I switched sunglasses with Val. She's not wearing her hat or her visor today. And these don't wrap around the side. And that makes a huge difference here in Colorado when it's so sunny. You really need that wraparound protection because then you got sun coming through here messing with your eyes while you're trying to see the trail. It can be kind of dangerous. So I gave her mine to try. And she was like, holy cow, this is so much better. So I need to get her a pair. These Gooders are nice for just like fashion. But on the trail, in Colorado at least, you need more wraparound protection. But it was gorgeous, such a beautiful day. Seeing that eclipse was pretty neat. I tried to get some footage, didn't really come out, but here's a picture of what I got for the eclipse using my cell phone. And you know, it's kind of neat. But it was cool to be out with my wife running, just, you know, great to be in the woods with her and spending time together. We had lunch afterwards as well. But as you can see, it was only about 8.3 miles. It took us about 2 hours. Again, we were moving very slow, you know, walking most of the climbs. 18, almost 1,900 feet of elevation gain, but the legs felt really good and fresh, and that was encouraging. So getting close to race day. Well, today, Sunday, October 15th, called for another rest day. I did go out and do a hike with my daughter, Katrin, though, and turns out she wanted to run a little bit, so we did a little bit of a trail run as well, which was cool to see that in her. We had a good hike together, beautiful weather, just gorgeous. And great to spend some time alone with her. Well, all in, it was a pretty good week, considering it was a taper week for sure. So I ended up with about 20.5 miles of running. Again, all very easy running. Then I also had about 30 minutes of workout exercising, you know, whether it was the ankle mobility or the core routines I did with my wife. And then I also had about an hour's worth of cycling on the new gravel bike, really enjoying that. And then of course my hike today with my daughter. So overall, you know, a good mix of activities, getting a lot of movement in the legs. My legs are feeling really good, really fresh. I'm very, very excited for this race. I've got big goals, ambitious goals, probably unattainable goals, but it's good to set big goals. Even if we shoot for the stars and fail, we'll still hit the moon. So that's kind of the plan. So anyway, I'm excited. I've got packing to do. I did start this week getting my aid station supplies ready as far as what I want my crew to give me when they see me at the crude stops. So I've got all of my spring energy gels, headlamp, that kind of stuff they'll need into separate baggies so they'll know exactly which one goes to which aid station and they can give that to me. And of course I have my binder which has the list of everything that I would want, whether it's a dry shirt, maybe a change of socks, my poles, picking up my Pacer Lee, that kind of thing. So logistically, I'm all set. We do fly out very early morning on Wednesday. The whole family's going, and then Thursday afternoon, I'll go to Packet Pickup. So if you see me at Packet Pickup, if you're running the race, please do come say hi. It'd be great to meet you guys in person, and great to see a lot of people that I already know that are going to be there. It's just going to be a lot of fun seeing some old friends. Friday morning is race day. So the race starts at, I believe it is 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Central Time. So there might be some tracking. You can check it out. But it should be a great race. It's looking like it might rain for now. We might get wet, but that's okay. You know, it's just going to do it. Just going to go out and run. Doesn't matter if it's raining or if it's hot, going to get it done. That's the goal. Get it done and healthy. But in other exciting news for the future, I did sign up for my first race of 2024. I know it's kind of late to be saying my first race. It's almost 2024. But I was talking to my buddy Lee, who's pacing me, and you guys know from the channel, about UTMB. So I really should have been putting a lot bigger emphasis on this earlier. But I did go ahead and register for my UTMB index. I had 4 races show up there already. And then I went ahead and picked a UTMB race to get some stones for the UTMB lottery system. It's very weird and complicated since I changed it, but I signed up for the Desert Rats Ultra Marathon, which is a 100-kilometer distance I chose. So I'll get 3 stones for that. That's actually in, I think it's Fruita, Colorado, down near Grand Junction, and that's gonna be in April of 2024. And it looks like a very open and exposed race, somewhat desert-ish, kind of running around the rim of the Colorado River, which looks really neat. And it looks like it's gonna be pretty fast. I think it's only about 6,500 feet of elevation gain for 100 kilometers, so that's not bad at all. So we'll see what I can do this winter to train and pick up a little bit more speed, but I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great race. My first UTMB race. This is a UTMB event, so it'll be cool. It'll be fun, so stay tuned for that as well. But thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, go back and take a look at the 2020 No Business race where I ran and finished with a torn tendon in my ankle. So go watch that on your screen. Great race. Love it. Can't wait. But thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.